We just completed this Megasession hairline correction and temporal point procedure on this gentleman. He's had a couple procedures in the past that the problems were that there were trifollicular and tetrafollicular unit grafts, which meant they're very large grafts. There weren't plugs, they're smaller than that, but he had a hard time combing it because the angles were erect going up this way. He had some 2-hair grafts along the hairline, and also they were so scattered out that it looked grafty. So we wanted to make this look more natural. The way I did this is really angle everything more properly low down, which is correct. Also, by camouflaging it, I went around the hairline, and all the 2-hair grafts that were exposed in the hairline I've now covered with 1-hair grafts. So I naturalized the hairline, made it much better. I've also created a lot better density here. It goes all the way through the central forelock, the frontal temporal recession. The highlight of this procedure really was the temples. The temple portion right here, you can see these angles are very erect, and temples should lie very flat. In addition, these are 3 or 4-hair grafts, and so we rebuilt a temporal point right here. These are coronal sites. That means that the angles are very, very low. And then what I've done is, it's also known as a lateral slit. On these I've made sagittal sites, and the reason for that selection is that I don't want to transect these hairs, and also I can still angle and bring the sagittal sites very, very low here and intersperse them in a much tighter fashion. So I'm hoping to overpower this. This concept is known as de-emphasis grafting. So what that means is, even though you have grafts that are not ideal, you don't have to remove them. What you do is you overpower them with better angles, better design, and really surround them. And that's really going to be of principal importance in the center. If you look at the other side, you can sort of see the same thing here. I'm sorry, there's still a little bit of oozing here. This is normal after a procedure, but this temporal point, he wanted a rounder configuration. There's many ways to design it, but these angles are very, very low. These are all 1-hair grafts placed in that lateral slit coronal configuration. And then these are those coarser hairs that were transplanted elsewhere. And what I've done here is really created a very tight configuration going down all the way back here. He's a younger gentleman, and you worry about further recession, so we've gone pretty far behind his natural hairline to accommodate for further recession. The biggest thing here is really overpowering these grafts so that he has more stylability, more density, and that is all the way across, even into the central forelock. So this is a Megasession procedure that focused more on the temporal points and really softening everything that was done in the past elsewhere.